Hello everybody, my name is James Watson. I am here to do a Transformer review. If I sound kind of low pitch, it's because I'm doing this outside. My dad's in a meeting. And today's review is, as you can see, a Transformers Legacy Blitzwing Leader Class, in quotations. Let's take a look at his box. You see amazing artwork on the front, amazing artwork on the side, amazing artwork on the bottom. No, you cannot use that QR code. And if you had the other half of this picture, you could complete it. I do not. So, let me move this box and get the figure in frame. Here he is. Now you might be going, why wasn't he behind the box like I normally do? Well, let's just say this ain't an evil set. I am literally doing it on a tray outside. I'm not doing this where I usually do my reviews that has a normal set. So, I am going to go ahead and do some vehicle size comparisons. Starting off with, for the first size comparison, something from way in the early 2000s. A triple changer like him. Let me put him over here and bring in the size comparison. Cybertron Megatron. Holy crap. Leader class has shrunk. This is a leader class to me. This is a Voyager class to me. Go back to this, Hasbro. Please. I don't care that this is older. Bigger toys were better. For leaders. I'm serious. Plus, lights and sounds. You can tell I missed that. Yes, this is accurate to the G1 cartoon and toy. It is so freaking hilarious. I mean, I'm not the only one that thinks this. Let me move this aside real quick. Everyone thinks that looks like a cock. So you might be going, where are all his accessories? I will go get them. Here are the normal accessories that I store on him. A sword, which when I got it was warped. And 2 guns. Now he comes with 2 really dumb accessories that you're supposed to add to the tank and jet mode. I usually leave them in the box. They're fucking, excuse the language, they're cannons. They're supposed to be cannons. They look like hands. They look like hands. Don't believe me? That's a freaking hand. They could make a Legacy Energon Bruticus because of these molds. Actually, Hasbro, please do make Legacy versions of the Energon toy line. Heck, try to find the original toy molds. Re-releases of those would be great. Especially for collectors who can't afford the originals. Like myself. I want to get an original Energon Scorponok, but can't afford him. Not just because of his price, but because of his rarity. Wish I had got him when I was younger. Instead, I got Unicron. Which I regret. A lot. Alright, back to Blitzwing here. Yes, you can store the weapons in vehicle mode. I'm not going to. I'm going to get into transformation. Oh, one more thing before I forget. He does come with an instruction booklet. I like how the Legacy line has this coloring for the booklet. It is a bluish color. And that's for every variant of the Legacy. Whether it be Evolution, Unit, or the original. I like this. Studio Series needs to do this. They don't. Oh, one more size comparison. Another Legacy. There you go. Bludgeon. And to tell the truth, this is just Tyrant's vehicle mode and robot body with a different head. But I love it. Probably because I like Bludgeoned. No, I don't like the Michael Bay movies, and I know he was supposed to be in those movies. I actually despise them now. So let me get back to this review. I am going to pull the camera back a little bit. So, to start the transformation, well, I'm going to move these off to the side real quick. To start the transformation, if you have all those pieces on, take them off, please. It saves you time. You want to come here, pop this open. To get them into jet mode, you have to start with this and completely compress it back, like that. Then, close it. There you go, a turret for jet mode. Next, this is hard to do one-handed on the side. I'm sorry. What you want to do is, if it does that, give me a second. There's going to be a jump cut. Alright, sorry about that jump cut. I had to literally change the camera angle. I will switch back over here later. Like I said, what you want to do is flip this down. This entire section back like that. Then, what you want to do is come under here to the tank treads, fold these little wing struts outwards. Otherwise, they will be in the way. Then, you want to simply slide them back, and then slide them pretty much like that. Now, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. As for the nose cone, you literally have to pull that out. Actually, no, you don't have to pull that out. You have to pull that out, and I don't have nails. So I am going to have to use a spudger. a wedge, if you will. I'm going to use the sword. I'm just going to simply put it under there and give it some wiggle room to start folding outwards, like that. There you go. And you close it back up. You got a nose for the jet. I do this first because it's easier than doing it later. Next, there are tabs right here on the inside. You want to untab them. Basically, so you can do that. Then, you want to come to this entire back section, lift it up, like so, come to the legs, split them apart, fold out the wings. Then, you want to come up here and detab all of this. And pull it back. You also want to fold this out. To complete the wing. Same thing for the other side. Fold silver part up. Detab inner part of the tail or wing. Fold out. Then you can also retab the legs together. Of course, mine are acting up on camera. This is a first. Oh, I forgot about the landing gear. You also want to try to push the landing gear out of your way. Now, that you have all of this part done back here, you basically got to get everything tapped back together. Also, now that you've gotten this far, what you also want to do is, let me move the turret again, collapse these sections up like So that'll allow you to collapse in the purple parts as well to hide them for jet mode, because you don't need them. Now you can collapse the turret for the tank mode, then finish tabbing in everything. Mine seems to not want to stay tabbed together. And I know I did everything correctly. Jump cut. Okay, I finally got it. I had to do a jump cut. Sorry, folks. But here you go. Here he is, and all his blizwing glory in jet mode. Now you might be going, why wasn't he in jet mode first? Well, for starters, he's harder to get into tank mode. That is not a joke. He is way harder to get into tank mode. You want proof of it? My blizwing, I will show you in his robot mode, suffers from something that a lot of Transformer fans hate. Now, I am going to do a comparison with him and the Cybertron Megatron. But I have to get the instruction manual out the way first, because I had to use it to get him into jet mode. I'm going to go off camera, get Megatron into jet mode, and then come back. There you go! Megatron in jet mode from Cybertron. Okay. Before I bring this guy off camera for the last time, I'm going to make the same comparison that almost everyone that has this toy has made. His car mode looks like a Batmobile. I wish I could say that was a joke, but it is not. Everyone has made that assumption. Hasbro, please give us more Megatrons with car mode. The tank sucks. It's also getting tiring to see. Also, he can frickin' roll in this mode. Can this guy? No, he can slide, which scuffs up the plastic. Bring back rolling wheels, please. Alright, enough of that. So, as for storage in jet mode, yes, you can store the weapons. Am I going to do it here? I might as well jump cut to put them on. There you go. Weapon storage. Guns on side. Sword literally on the underneath, where it could get scratched to the frick up, Hasbro. Besides, do you think anyone's going to put it down there, Hasbro? In jet mode? Not us adult collectors. We're probably just gonna leave it in frickin' robot mode on the shelf after a review. Probably play with it every once in a while. So I'm going to move the camera back towards me to show you how to get into robot mode. Hi everyone, I'm back. Let me get back to where I was. So, like I said, I had to switch camera angles again. I really need a camera that has remote. Maybe if I get enough money and subscribers, I can buy one. To start with, you actually want to come underneath, pull up this, and fold in the landing gear. That is very important, to fold in that landing gear for robot mode. Then, what you want to do is untab these from here, the arms. Then you want to untab the entire gray section, or tan section, if it'll frickin' move without possibly. Oh, I forgot to untab that front purple spot and pull it up like that. Then what you want to do is open up this and also collapse the nose cone before I forget. Also, stop painting translucent plastic and just give us solid plastic, Hasbro, please. It causes paint scratches and chipping. It's not fun. Then you want to close it up, do a full 360 rotate, like that. Then, what you want to do is bring up these. These will become his arms. Now you might be going, why? Now don't forget to collapse this piece right here. Now you can bring all, hang on, of this back like this and collapse it like this. Then you want to fold this entire chest like section down, giving him his chest. Now, here's what I mean by having issues with the legs. Right here in the wings. I don't know how well that's going to show up. There is stress marks in the plastic. This is pretty much a brand new toy. Oh dear. That's not from mistransforming. I transformed it the way the instructions said. The problem is the fact that these wings do not like to stinkin' collapse properly inwards. Now, what you want to do next is come here, slide out these silver parts, and basically collapse it like that. Then you want to fold this big outer purple section down, and this is where the bane of my existence comes into play. If it doesn't believe you, it will start to stress from plastic. This time it thankfully didn't. Now you can collapse in this part, this silver part, and fold out a toe. So basically, you get an entire heel and toe. Let me do that again. You want to, let me move this out the way just to make it easier. Slide out on a hinge system right here. Collapse it all the way down until you hear it click. Then you want to fold this piece back, fold this up on itself. Thank goodness it did it properly this time. Then you can collapse this, fold this in, which, by the way, you can do that however you want to do it. Then fold out the toes. Now for the final step. The purple parts right here. Fold them out. There you go. I'm going to move him back, pause, then do a jump cut to having Bludgeoned in robot mode and Megatron in robot mode. I forgot the hands. I just realized that. You also want to fold out his hands. Now, before I also forget, there are some pieces on the side. You want to fold these right here outwards. Then you want to fold the entire section that it is on all the way around. Like that. Then you can fold out the hand. Mine's stock. I'm going to do this off camera. I forgot to mention this in vehicle mode. These are not blast effect compatible. I think Hasbro's starting to do away with the blast effect stuff. Thank God. Alright, I am almost done with Megatron. I will quickly finish him. I had to start the video back up because it was trying to go back to sleep. The entire camera was. Alright, there we go. So, there they all are, standing next to each other. Look how far we've come from really good Transformers. So you are supposed to be able to combine this piece of crap with him in robot mode. It doesn't work. Now, articulation, he is really freaking good. He's almost on the level of Cybertron Megs. Almost. Not there, but almost. For articulation, he has a head rotation, which is common for Transformers. He has arm movement. Now, due to the way he transforms, the only way the arms can go up is via a joint right there. So it looks extremely awkward when he is holding his guns. Speaking of which, how I display him holding the guns is like this. Basically like the scene in the G1 movie where he's doing the "Are you ready for fortune?" scene.